And we are ready to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris!
So that's not fractal. That's a fractal. Let's get the full name on that.
Oh, it's not showing us. Fractal's former roommate with the $100 contribution. $100 on Weston, and it looks like we have indeed a champion Remy in the finals over there. I'm going to go over there and take some quick photos for him.
All right. Yeah, will you get to fix the camera?
Hello, I'm going to be briefly taking Scout's place while he finishes up with the silver finals, but what a finals we have here. First match between these two in the match database.
If this wasn't such like a serious match, I'd be zooming in even further on Tugi's face. But we don't have that kind of nonsense time. We don't have time for that in the finals. This is serious business right now.
Yeah, especially with the time constraints we have with the convention. For those of you who are going to be watching this back on YouTube, it is 7:16 p.m. right now. The convention closes fully at 8 p.m. So we have 44 minutes to get the rest of this match played. And then it'll just be all over.
We'll get this. We'll get it in.
I'll stop them. I'll be the bodyguard. They won't get through me.
Can you fix Dengler's camera?
Yeah.
But early on, one Tetris lead for Tugi. The miracle 7th seed run to the finals. Dengler was second.
Dengler was fourth.
Fourth. Oh wow! So we didn't go chalk this time, even with the best of 5 in the semis.
Yeah, maybe it's an argument that the quals, the max out quals, might have just given us those better chalk matchups, or just an argument that these regionals are just crazy stacked. But either way, we are neck and neck thus far, simul-Tetris, to give Tugi that 1,500 point lead, just 2 singles, now 3 separating them. But we're going to see how these players play it out on the 18 speeds. Good paces thus far, looking to keep that up. Currently on around pace for 650K transition, which is quite good. But we'll see if the bar timings keep happening.
Oh, I know.
Tugi getting stuck with a bunch of S pieces that he has to dump on the right side and cause some delayed burns. Dengler staying pretty clean and going to use this opportunity to gain a bit of a lead. Tugi now clean again, just waiting to set up for a Tetris here, and there it is. Dengler continuing to score, and yeah, this is just over a 650K pace for him. Dengler, of course, known for those paces, world record holder for some of the bigger pace accomplishments, and so he's going to look to take advantage of that on these 18 speeds, his increased experience going for those super high scores. You can see he's going for a lot of adjustments.
But 373 through 75 lines. I'm going to look at the Tetris rate. Yep, 85%.
Yeah, a bit of a weird T misdrop for Tugi. Looked like the piece just didn't rotate, but not going to be too many burns. That J piece will help a lot. Maybe could have gone for a flat placement of the L on the left side, but this works too, certainly. And he's going to be out of it in a moment, perhaps.
Just, this is kind of a repeat of what happened last time, except now Tugi's in the receiving end. Just falling way behind early on, and it's really going to affect his decision-making post-transition. Dengler with feeling good about himself, filling in the line dependencies, passing up the Tetris, and it works out.
Yeah, you'll see that move in a lot of pace games where players will opt to fill in the bar dependency to keep a better stack, even if it means their board gets higher. Because they're rolling, they're able to get these pieces left and right very easily. And Dengler not too worried about the board height there. I saw the vision on that adjustment, but...
Oh, well, you know, there it is again. Let's just make a solve with a line instead of scoring.
Yeah, there's sort of that principle of taking burns to improve your stack health, and Dengler really embodying that here. Very healthy stack, knocking down multiple Tetrises more or less consecutively. And now 584 at 118. Could get 3 more Tetrises before the end of the level 18 speeds, but this is a 138,000 point lead. Tugi has some catching up to do. Tugi is a little bit behind on the line, so it's not as big of a lead as it might seem, but getting up high and having to burn.
If you're going to get a nickname like the Pace Master, like Dengler has, what better time to whip it out in a finals, in a regional?
Exactly.
654 transition. My goodness. He's peaking at the end of the tournament.
Yeah, he was sort of on that 650 pace the whole way throughout 18. It wasn't like he had one section that was particularly good or bad. He was just consistently at that pace of around 1,000 points every 2 lines.
If you're behind by this much, too, what else can you do? I mean,
10,000
you're going to keep playing your game and hope your opponent makes a mistake, but you're kind of limited in what you can do.
And now over 200,000 points. But Tugi back to clean, scoring again. There's another Tetris for him.
I mean, this has got to be Tugi's biggest moment since beating 11-2 in B-type way back in 2020 for that big video he made, making the top 8 back in the day.
Crazy training montage for Tugi. You should all watch it on YouTube if you haven't yet. But we'll see if that training will pay off here.
I mean, you could oh, undershift for Tugi there.
Yeah, not able to get that L piece all the way over, but the bar fills in the dependency nicely and almost out of it already. And yeah, he's clean again, but Miss drops another L, that same orientation, just didn't tap it all the way over. And now bar dependent on the left, gonna put a J there to limit damage.
Dengler's first mistake in a while with the undershift of the L.
But my goodness, resolves it quickly.
Yep.
And this could be another 24 max out. After memes, it would be our second of the tournament, but this is a great score thus far, and he's looking to keep it up. Almost a 300,000 point lead, and there it is with that Tetris. Max out in level 25 for Dengler. So
there's a loud bell.
If he stays clean, then this could be high 1.2, maybe 1.3 in the kill screen. I think actually no burns from here for 1.3 in the kill screen, but he wouldn't care about that. All he'll care about is getting the win.
In the middle of 18, we mentioned it at 20 or a 85% Tetris rate. It's still at 84% for Dengler, so that is literally maintaining your pace. Down to 82.
Yeah,
That's
one of the
incredible.
things Dengler is known for is his ability to pace on 19 as well as he does on 18. He just sees those adjustments at high speed.
11 Tetris lead, nearly 400,000 points.
Yeah, there it is, over 400,000. Tugi not having a bad game. It's not a great game by his standards from what we've seen in the tournament, but he's playing fine. Look at that burn. He's still stacking great. It's just Dengler on that next level, getting a bit droughted now, looking for a bar to clean up the stack in the kill screen. Triple into a Tetris, 1.2 in a kill screen for him.
Now, mind you, a perfect pace is 1.5 million into level 29. So it's that close to a perfect game in competition in the finals with the band playing, with Lucy and Bidwell on commentary. Every force against you, and Tugi's gonna top out with 800,000. We got a game 1 to Dengler. Thumbs up. Let's count them down.
All right,
in 3,
2, 1, Tetris. So Dengler,
go ahead.
Is Dengler the reigning champ of this regional?
Yep.
All right, all right.
Defending his Connecticut territory.
A challenger has approached.
You know, I joked earlier today, of all my travels these past few years, one of my greatest life lessons is learning how to properly spell Connecticut without a spell check.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure the natives will be appreciative of that.
It's right up there where they pull alley up or whatever it is, regional is hold.
Puyallup in Washington. Don't call it Tacoma. They get mad.
Tugi with the opportunity for the double tuck T-spin. Where's the T? No! We don't get to see the double tuck T-spin.
I like to solve those Scout King. But you know, you lose by that such a huge margin in game one. But it's one game. It counts the same as losing by 2 points. So you can brush it off, get back up, and if you win this one, it's tied 1-1. It doesn't take much to overcome that.
Yeah. It's like as a pitcher, you walk the first batter, but you could induce a double play ball. You never know. Tugi does not like this formation in the center. It's a little bit of a spire. Trying to not getting the pieces for the left. Finally gets something. He's just going to take the burns on it. Well.
I appreciate that chat is like gone into tournament organizer mode and are concerned about our time. 34 minutes before close.
Yeah.
We need like the Iron Chef lady, like from the Japanese version.
It adds to the drama.
Yeah.
You know, like not only will who will win, can we finish the tournament before they kick us out?
34 minutes remaining. You know, just you know.
It's like CTWC, 26 whatever you get.
There is the purple suitcase.
Tugi trying his best to hang in here. A 24-piece drought keeps going. Finally, 27-piece drought. It's over.
Handled perfectly.
Dengler's going to be able to handle this drought as well. It's not going to. There we go. Tetris for Dengler.
A little closer this time.
Yeah, 76% Tetris rate for Dengler, 62 for Tugi. I know it's a meme to mention that stat, but we do it because it's like, what other stats do we have? We're going around in circles trying to figure out talking points for.
Ooh.
Oh no! And Tugi giving us a nice talking point there. Coming in clutch for the commentators. So Tugi will now be navigating. Oh, that was an interesting decision he had to make with the square there.
This is deteriorating fast, Scout.
It's not even bad decisions either. It's just the pieces not working out. Wow, this is tough, but he'll fight through it. So in case you're a novice player and you're wondering how a player attacks something like this, you try and go for the highest remaining holes first, and you try and not cover anything on those holes. You attack them one by one. So now Tugi has gone all the way down.
Ooh.
Oh no, and that's going to be tough. But he does want to attack that hole on the left first. So he's trying to avoid putting weight on it. So there, he only has one column left, so now he can uncover it there. Now he's got that hole done. He only has one more row to go, and there he gets it.
All right, so after all that, he's behind 5 Tetrises, a little over 100,000 points. I mean, it's a lot, but it's not like the last game. This is still you can overcome this. We've seen a lot of comebacks today.
Tugi forced into that line piece dependency there on the left, trying to wait out for the line piece. Doesn't quite get it in time. It's going to be a lot of burns here. You can see the split decision in his mind. Oh, and just taking the board health over taking the Tetris.
And the line comes one piece too late, of course. It's just one of those games.
But he is Tetris ready now, waiting on the long bar, going a little aggressive, and it pays off with the Tetris. But he's down 5.5 Tetrises now at this point. It's a tough row to hoe.
Just big, deep breath and play your best. Six. 3 and 3 and 3. Make sure the chairs are spread out.
Do you care which TVs?
The big TVs and then.
Big TVs preferable?
Yep.
Got it.
Tugi with the classic Vits.
Which yesterday we joked, Vits, the term Vits setup is like LED light or ATM machine. It's redundant.
Yeah. Tugi is chipping away at this lead here, now down to just 4.5 Tetrises, only 100,000 points. That is still within striking distance, although it is substantial for Dengler. Dengler breathing in a little. Tugi transitions with 466. I think
600,000 for Dengler. Just top-notch play.
Dengler does love his 600,000 transitions. Tugi fighting through here. Nice square. One line to go, one row to go before it's exposed. The Tetris well is exposed, and there's the Tetris.
Oh, the right side's starting to give away for Tugi. This isn't burnable.
Yeah, his Tetris well is covered in clothes. He wants to expose it.
Beautifully done, but when you're behind 6 Tetris already, you just got to get this uncovered yesterday. More weight on Top Scout. This is just suffer game 2. We've all been there.
Yeah. He's hanging in there because you never know. You always can never bank on a player topping out of nowhere, and the momentum shifts. But, oh my gosh, 8 Tetrises are now ahead for Dengler, flexing on Tugi with the Vits there.
Wow. 8 Tetris lead. Dengler just been dominant these first 2 games.
And I was seeing a lot of people betting on Tugi in our prediction, so it was not like this was a foregone conclusion that Dengler would be up this much. Nice spin from Dengler.
But if you're Tugi, 1 Tetris at a time. You got a great board formation. Everything's built out on the left. Dengler makes 1 mistake, it can flip in an instant.
Tugi is going aggressive here. He's really trying. Oh, has to plug the dependency before the line piece comes. Gonna try and get out of this. Oh, he avoids setting up the dependency. Nice square. But the 3 line
in a row. That is brutal.
Oh no, and this could be near the end of the game for Tugi. Got a tough dig, and 300,000 point lead for Dengler.
Man.
That is brutal.
Tugi's going full LOL Mets right here.
Oh, man.
29 is imminent. Tugi's halfway up the board.
Oh, my gosh, he could live this. Wow.
Can he get the L? Got it. That's what he needed.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, my goodness.
Tugi with a dig. He's almost out. Tetris
Hero.
ready.
Boom.
Tetris for Tugi. 9 Tetrises down.
You never know, Scout. There's 100 lines to go.
And there's a big 3 by Chris Paul. Oh, no.
Dengler gets a Tetris back.
Oh, and Tugi, where's the 5-tap? He can't do it. And Dengler's going to take it with a dirty Tetris, up 10 Tetrises. 440,000 point lead. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Double square start.
Let's go, Tugi! Let's go, Tugi!
Nope, nobody's replying with what you were hoping they'd reply with. There it was. I hope Tugi doesn't have to go to his therapist about those chants later in life or now.
I think he embraces them.
I mean, that's the way you publicly embrace them, but maybe in private you kind of feel bad. But hey, every comeback starts with a tie score after 3 Tetrises, so let's see what happens.
And still early on here, Dengler and Tugi going strong. right at the start. Oh, Dengler with an interesting formation. This is not the Thritz. This is not the Vitz. Well, now he has a Thritz set up.
All right.
He had a
little
5
J,
Vitz.
little J flagpole for Dengler there. Now he's a Mino short. So maybe the fatigue happens on Dengler's side too. Line spin. He's still got it. What am I saying? 380-point difference.
I love these German words being posted in chat. I can't understand. It just looks like someone's rooting for Tugi's Austrian nacho bar or something.
Man, Austrian/German nachos.
Oh.
I don't know about that one.
Tugi trying to fight his way through this. Playing one off the bottom.
Just ride with it. You got to.
Oh.
There's a Tetris.
Little mini drought. They navigated it well. It wasn't a Cincinnati Reds playoff win level of drought.
Wow, that's 30 years. And Tugi continues to play one off the bottom. The next LJ will fill that dependency in. Going to fill it with the line instead. Oh. Okay. One Mino short of a dirty Tetris. So the story of Game 3 seems to be repeating the stories of Games 1 and 2. Tugi starting to fall behind here.
Tugi doesn't want to go down without a fight here. He's going to do what he can to navigate out of this. He'll have one hell of a story to tell at this wedding if he can come back and win this.
It already happened, I think.
Yeah, he already has a hell of a story to tell.
Five Tetris lead for Dengler at nearly the 100 line turn.
And there we go, Tetris for Tugi and Tetris for Dengler. 5 Tetris difference here. Nice adjustment from Dengler with that square, and then the tuck to follow.
Yeah, this is seems just like Dengler's day today.
According to Wikipedia, this regional last year was the only one Dengler's won.
Oh.
So
Okay.
this would be a second.
Okay, so getting online facts or IRL facts here. Dengler's win last year here was his first ever regional win. So he's going for number 2 all time. Tugi, meanwhile, let's see, has he ever won a regional? Has he ever won his hometown Austria regional? That'd be a tough one to win. I hear it's the strongest European regional.
Not on Wikipedia, but maybe. Nothing here.
Okay. Yes, this would be, if Tugi can come back, it would be his first ever regional victory. And what a place to do it.
It's his first finals, apparently.
Oh, his first finals ever, according to our stats team of 1.
I love the simul screen look there. Both of them cross looking at each other's screens. But another monster, 655. Dengler's transition scores, once we calculate this up, I believe he's averaging over 600,000, especially his last 2 rounds.
Below 600,000 this match.
That is nuts.
Dengler is the all-time leader for points scored before level 19. He's like over 70. I did the stat for that video. I forget the exact stats, but he's number 1 all time in all the premium matches that we track. Points scored before the transition. Tugi, meanwhile, again, hanging in here. 130,000. It's not an insurmountable lead.
Well, the band's done now, so maybe maybe we'll go into golf mode and be very extra quiet for these guys in the finals.
Okay.
Dengler for par.
Welcome to your ASMR Tetris experience. Welcome to the quietest booms you'll ever hear. We're eyelash to eyelash here.
Tugi does appear to be playing a little bit better now.
Would you like a haircut while you watch this Tetris game? Imagine the barber cutting your hair.
100,000 point lead for Dengler here.
And Dengler looking for that right piece to throw in that hole. He's not
He's going
getting
to cover it up, so
Oh.
this is Tugi's slight door ajar.
Yeah, he got J-droughted. Usually you don't see the J-droughts screw someone, but in that case it did just a little bit. Oh, no.
Oh.
He hangs a piece. And finally does get the Tetris. He gets 2 Tetrises. He's fine, but that was a little bit of a scare there. And Tugi still within striking distances. 3.5 Tetrises behind. Oh, and a misdrop for Dengler. Still trying to play defense on this
Points
lead.
for Dengler, though. Let's give him the bell. Tugi 1 Tetris away on his own bell. And there we go.
And here we go. Tugi fighting here to be efficient. Has to put a hole in his stack, but still doing his best here. Trying to get these open, not getting the J. Oh,
Ooh.
it comes too late.
29 is imminent. Dengler can taste that trophy.
Tugi looking to make this a game 4 at least. It's just 2 Tetrises difference. And there's Tugi, 1,088,029. He's doing what he can, trying to set up for a Tetris. Meanwhile, Dengler, 1.2 million into 29. Tugi's going to reset, just takes the burns. 3.5 Tetrises
Hangs
behind
the
and a
L.
misdrop. Oh no, this board is building. This could be it. Tugi fighting for his tournament life here. Needs something for the left. Holding out, gets a crucial L. Needs some pieces to burn down. Perfect
But
T-piece.
Dengler's in scoring position. This could be the dagger. Nope, isn't going to get it.
It's more like little stabs at this point. The daggers will come soon enough, though, if we go deeper and Tugi doesn't fight back. He's trying to get Tetris ready. Takes a triple. It's something,
Oh
but
my
he's
goodness.
looking for more.
It's just can't get it. He hangs the square. He's going to have to burn some more.
Tugi's got a Vitz set up, a Vitz for his tournament life on the line. Where's the long bar?
Oh, no.
And Dengler is on the verge, and Dengler is your Connecticut Hartford champion.
Back-to-back champion. Thank you, King.
So, first thoughts. How do you feel about the match? How do you feel you're playing?
I feel my backside hurting after that absolute whooping that I got. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, my goal was to make top 8. So the fact that I
More than did that.
somehow fluked my way to the finals is more than good enough. But yeah, I mean, it's probably good for the sanctity of Tetris that Dengler won.
And you had a tough road here. Talk about the matches you had before the finals. How did that play out?
I mean, it was hard because it was best of 3s in the first 2 rounds, and then I won my first match, and then I played Guafi, who's like 50 times better than me, but he had a very unfortunate drought in the 3rd game, so best of 3s being tough, you know. And then, you know, I played against Hydrantdude, and it was a good match if you completely ignore all the 29 play. But otherwise, it was okay. And then yeah, against Dengler, I mean, it was unfortunate. It wasn't that I was like even like choking or anything. I was just like, I don't know. I just had my suffer games at the worst time. So it's unfortunate. But I mean, Dengler played very well, and even on a good day, I don't know if I could have kept up with him, honestly.
Yeah, he was really going off on those 18 speeds and 19 too. But I think that might have been 1.2 into kill screen, maybe all 3 games, if not close to it. But it was a tough ask to play up against that. How do you feel about your 29 that you played against Dengler?
Oh, it was absolutely rubbish, you know? Have you seen that? I mean, it's actually probably the worst you've seen in any regional. But, I mean, yeah, and the problem is I can sometimes win against decent players with, like, pre-29 because, like, I have, like, some knowledge of stacking. But then if I'm against Dengler, like, bro, yeah, no chance. I mean, and then, yeah, it was a tough ask, and I completely failed the challenge, but it's okay. I'm happy with the day, and I had a great day.
Yeah, it was great having you. Hope to see you back for more American regionals, but congrats on the 2nd place, and hope to see you again.
Thank you.
So now let's get our back-to-back CTWC Northeast Regional Champion. First of all, congratulations, but how do you feel about that pre-29 especially?
That felt pretty good. I don't know. The seeds were going my way that game. I was able to focus, and I wasn't really looking at Tugi's board that much, so just kind of zoned in on my own game.
Do you think you were affected at all by the loud rock band?
Oh my God, yeah. It was, what was it, game 5, it ended? It was like I could think again. When it ended, it was like a piece in my brain.
Yeah. The 29 play, especially against Meme that you were showing off, do you think that was a difference from usual? Do you think you were playing better than usual today, or were you just showing off what you wanted to display from those solo games?
Yeah, I was definitely playing better today. I guess I've been practicing more 29 recently. So that was, I guess, the fruits of my labors, but that was like really good. I wasn't expecting to have that kind of performance on 29.
Yeah, and especially with those big leads that you were taking against Tugi in particular, but all the games you were able to play safer, and that was able to help you out. So do you think you're going to try and go for more pace accomplishments, or are you going to focus more on comp?
No, I think we can put the pace to rest. I think I had enough of that. It's been those grinds were pretty tough. I think it's time to I don't know, put that to rest.
Maybe get a 1.4 in comp if you're lucky, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. That would be nice.
I don't think that's been done actually, because there was the Portal game that was close, but
yeah,
didn't quite get there.
Yeah, that was hard to watch. That was what 1.399, but
yeah,
I feel like every time I go for that, I just top out on like 26 with no burns left.
Not that many top outs today, so strategy worked out.
Yeah, I was able to play more safe. Yeah, I don't think I topped out at all early today. I don't know, you have the stats, but I was able to not be the early top out guy for once, which was nice.
Yeah. How do you feel about the earlier matches before the finals with Katie and then Zempro and then Meme?
The match versus Katie. Katie played like exceptionally well. It was like a max out, and then it was some score to kill screen, 800 or 900 maybe. But that's like the best of 3 format is so scary because it was digs. I remember in game 1 I got on a high dig, and it's like if I lose this, I'm down. I'm facing elimination. Even though it's a DAS player, it's still scary because then I early top out again and I'm done. And versus Zempro, it was kind of the same thing where I just tried to play safe, but it's best of 3 is still scary. But I was definitely more comfortable versus Meme. I guess going in, it was best of 5, so I was like, okay, this is what I'm used to. But yeah, game 3 was crazy, and then just a crazy momentum shift in game 4.
Yeah, it was a great set there. In fact, those 2 losses against me were your only 2 of the tournament against one of the favorites, the #1 seed. So
yeah,
it was a great tournament you played.
Yeah.
And again, congratulations.
Thank you.